Okay, Gun Collector 007 here with just a quick look at a couple of Kershaw Emerson knives. And I've had this one here. This is the CQ6. I've had this for about a year now. And this is the Emerson design that they make with the Kershaw Knife Company. And basically what it is it's a knife that could be opened two ways, either by the thumb disc, like so, or it has this patented Emerson Wave feature. And what that means is when this is in your pocket, as you pull it out of your pocket, it automatically deploys because this little wave feature right here gets caught on the end of your pants. And it's actually the fastest deploying knife that I have. These knives that have these wave features on them, because if you figure, a regular knife, you'd have to pull it out of your pocket, then you have to do that. Like I said, when this one is in your pocket and you pull it backwards, it gets caught and it's open. So as it comes out of your pocket, it's already open. So I really like these Emersons, and they're quite reasonable. They're in the $30 ballpark. And so that made me get this one, which is the one I just got today. This one is the Emerson CQC, which stands for Close Quarter Combat 6. And I'm sorry, this is the CQC-1. The other one is the 6. So you can see that right there. CQC-1, Close Quarter Combat by Emerson. And, these knives are made in China, but I feel they're really good value. And one of the other reasons I got this knife is I've seen a lot of videos on it, and I watch a lot of YouTube videos. And there was a lot of videos knocking this knife. So sometimes when I see Amazon reviews that look really good, and then I see someone else totally trashing a knife, it just gets me curious. And, for $30, really, what do you have to lose? I have some knives that are very expensive, cost several $100s. And to me, I really am into these budget knives. I just like knives that cost under 50 bucks, and I could use them without having to worry about scratching them or anything like that. I could lose them, which I seem to do a lot, or I give them away, which I also can do a lot. So anyway, quick look at this. This is basically a modified clip point blade. As you can see, it has a black oxide coating on it, and the scales are two types. On one side, you have this black G10, and on the back part, you have just regular aluminum stainless steel, and it's got black on it. This actually is a Emerson pocket clip on it. Again, if you could see that right there. I don't know if that focuses, but that's the same pocket clip that Emerson Knife Company uses on it, and it has that little skull feature on it. But I like this knife because it's small and light. Again, this is an awesome knife. It's definitely a self-defense knife. It's a fighting knife. It's got a very sturdy blade. If you were to get in a problem and you needed to go through heavy clothing or ribs or something like that, this would definitely do it. There's no play whatsoever. This one was when I wanted something, just a little bit lighter, but I feel there is no play whatsoever in this blade. And this is a 3-inch blade, and overall closed, this knife is 3.9 inches, as opposed to the CQC-6. This one is a 3¼ inch blade and 4.5 inches long. On top of each other, you can see right there, it's just 1/2 inch, but it is a lot narrower. It's a lot less knife. So in weight, the CQC-1 weighs 2.6 ounces, where the CQC-6 weighs 4.5 ounces. So you definitely can feel the difference, and you can see the difference. This one's in your pocket. This one, I suspect, is just gonna, disappear in the pocket. But again, it has that nice feature where it has this wave feature, so it's easily deployed. The knife's very stiff because I literally just got it, so I have to oil it and, work it out. I find most of these Emerson Kershaws are very stiff when you got it. This one, same thing. When I first got it, very stiff. Now it just, clips right open. So just a quick look. I like that it has this, stone wash, black wash finish, whatever you want to call it on it. This one has a stone wash and satin finish on the blade. So they're really quality knives. If you're looking for something that you could use as an everyday type of a knife and not have to worry about scratching it or breaking it, you know, I highly recommend these. And the fact that they have that wave feature that, you know, lets you deploy it so quickly, that's a big plus for me, because if you've ever been involved in a altercation where you have to either draw a gun or a knife, you realize that you got to pull that out within a half a second to a second, otherwise the person's all over you. You know, you watch these movies, people attack you from a mile away, and the guys, you know, slowly pull out their guns, or, you know, and you see them get a nice sight picture and shoot the guy between the eyes. It doesn't happen like that in real life. Everything happens instantaneously, that when it's over, you're literally sitting there scratching your head and you're like, did that just happen? And that's it. So unfortunately, I know that from personal experience. I've had some altercations, so therefore I like to be armed. So I like to have my guns and I like to have my knives with me for self-defense items, as well as, obviously, I'm a collector and I collect these you know, different knives too. But quick look at these Emerson CQCs, and I'm going to roll in a little bit of footage of just showing you how to deploy the knife from the pocket. All right, thank you. Okay, so here's just a little footage of how to deploy these Emerson Wave type of knives with the Emerson Wave feature on it. They are, like I said, they deploy when you pull them out of your pocket. What you have to do is keep these blades, these knives, in the back part of your pocket, the back corner of your pocket. And these jeans came like that. That's not from all the knives, but I don't care. Anyway, so what you do to deploy this blade, you basically reach down into it and you pull it backwards. And if you see that, when you pull it backwards, it deploys the blade. So let's try that one more time. You put it in. You got to practice with this. I haven't carried this knife in a while. So it's in your pocket and you deploy it backwards, and as you pull it out, it's already open, therefore saving a lot of time and a lot of effort. So let's try it with this new CQC-1, which is a lot smaller, and I just got it, so bear with me. It's a stiff knife. It might work, might not work, but same principle. You put it toward the back part of your jeans like this, you reach in and you pull it. And it didn't deploy because I didn't do it right. So you reach in and you pull it, and therefore that time it did. So I'm gonna have to practice with this because it's a little smaller than the CQC-6. And we'll try it again. You reach in and that time it deployed again. So you really got to pull backwards so that you get this little feature right there. But as you see, it's stiff. It needs to be oiled and you know, worked on a little bit. I can't knock a knife that, you know, literally was in my mailbox 20 minutes ago. So that's it. We'll try it one more time. Reach in, pull back, and there you go. So it's user error when it doesn't open. It's not the knife's fault. So quick look at the Kershaw Emerson CQC-1 and the Kershaw Emerson CQC-6. Both fantastic knives, under $30. I got these on Amazon and I highly recommend them. All right, so thank you guys for watching and have a great day.